For these questions, we're going to make equivalent fractions. The directions say to use the fraction strips, which is just a model that shows unit fractions in relation to other unit fractions. And we're going to use that to help us make equivalent fractions. And remember, equivalent just means equal. So let's look at some examples. On number 1, we have 1/3, and we want to know what fraction is equivalent or the same as 1/3. But the fraction we're looking for is going to take 2 pieces. So let's use this fraction strip model to help us see that. So 1/3, if we have 1/3, 1/3 is going to take up this much space from the beginning to there. Well, we need to think about what type of piece will it take 2 to get to the same spot? Well, if we had 2/2, it would take up the whole. If we had 2/4, that would be more than 1/3. If we had 2/5, that would be more than 1/3. But look, if we have 2/6, that is exactly the same size as 1/3. So 1/3 is equivalent to 2/6. So let's look at number 2. On number 2, we have 1/2 equals 4 something. So that means 1/2, which is a piece this size, has to be the same as 4 pieces of another size. So it's not even until the 4th that there are 4 pieces, but you can see that's way more than 1/2 if you take all 4 pieces. So let's try 4/5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see that's more than 1/2. Let's try 4/6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see that's more. So let's try 4/8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you look at 4/8, you can see that 4/8 is the exact same size as 1/2. So the equivalent fraction would be 4/8. Let's look at number 3. On number 3, we have 2/3 is equal to 6 something else. So let's find 2/3. If we had 2/3, it would go all the way to here. So a piece that size. So 2/3 would be the same as 6 of something else. So let's go down a little and see where we think we can have 6 pieces. So if we had that, 6 pieces would be more than 2/3. So let's try 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's a little bit more than 2/3. So it's not going to be 8s. Let's try 10ths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we can see that's a little bit less. So if 6/8 were a little bit too big and 6/10 was a little bit too small, it's going to be 6/9 that's going to be just right. Okay, let's look at number 4. We have 2 pieces of something is going to be the same as 6 out of 12. So if these are our 12, 6 of them is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here. So which denominator can we take to where if we have 2 of the pieces, it's going to equal 6/12? Well, this would be 2/10, so no. 2/8, no. 2/6 is getting closer. 2/5, 2/4. Looks like that's going to be about the same amount. So 2/4 would equal 6/12. All right, you try some on your own, and if you need help, you can come back and rewatch the video. Good luck!